Just before I start the video, there is a 700 million coin giveaway in my Discord server, which is linked in the description below. Maybe you can come say hi too. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how you can use right-click Mage to kill tier 4 Voidglooms. I would say this is both easier and faster than regular Voidglooms. First, I'm going to show you the items you're going to want to use. Full Final Destination with, I would say, at least 25,000 kills, all with Wisdom 5, Reforged to Necrotic, and Loving on the chestplate. Next, you're going to want a Hyperion with Heroic Reforge on it. Next, you're going to want a summoning weapon. I would highly recommend the Reaper Scythe because it has 3 soul slots. This means that using 3/4 Necromancer Lord and a Reaper Mask, you can store 8 souls on this weapon. And that's very useful. I would really recommend doing all of that. The more souls you have, the faster you'll kill the bosses, so however many you can get, the better. For the souls themselves, I recommend using Master 3 or above tank zombies, as these have more health overall, and they'll last longer, so you'll have to respawn them less. You also want a Soul Whip with Mana Steel 3. This is just useful because when the boss is in its radiation phase, you can use it to regain all of your mana, and you'd need a lot of mana for this, so I highly recommend that. And finally, you'll want a Power Orb. I use a Plasma Flux, but I think you'll be fine with an Overflux, honestly. The next thing you need is a good accessory reforge for this. You need a lot of mana for this strategy, so I use Sighted, which is incredibly cheap. I mean, if I go into the bazaar here, and I go to Power Stones, and I go to the Ender Monocle, it costs 2,000 coins, and you only need 9 of them. So to get this reforge, you only need 25,000 coins, which is ridiculously cheap. For the equipment you want to try to get Mana Pool in all of this. The other attribute is optional, you can kind of use anything. Breeze doesn't get used much on Enderman anyway. For the equipment pieces themselves, I would use 3 pieces of Molten, because it just gives very good stats, and an Implosion Belt, because this increases explosion damage, which includes the Hyperion's ability. Anyway, now I'm going to go on to the testing part. Now for fighting the boss, I recommend either a golden dragon if you're very rich, or just a sheep with minus relic if you can afford it. But a sheep alone will be very good for you. For this test, I'm going to be using a minus relic sheep since it's fairly affordable, but it's not ridiculous like a golden dragon. So all you want to do is place your orb, spawn the boss, and now you let your zombies do the work on the first hit phase and then spam right click. And you can see right there, I got it to its first radiation phase in under 10 seconds. Here you want to be using your Soul Whip to regain your mana. Back in hit phase again, zombies take care of that. Now we can right click one more time, and the boss goes down in a 54-second kill. Now 54 seconds is by no means insane on any level, but I'm sure you can do better. I was mostly explaining the strategy as I went. I could probably get a sub 50 if I really tried. If you do go for this strategy, the most important part of it, besides the Hyperion, is your talisman. Because the more talisman you have, the more mana you'll have. Another reminder to join my Discord because there's a big giveaway there, and I hope you enjoy the video. Subscribe!